Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through step 41. Got a pretty good light show going on with all our but I think we're gonna finish up tonight. Bring the lights back up here. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these sets and build them step by step in mostly real time. So I can so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Have fun, good time, keep it loose. If you've seen any kits or sets or anything of this sort that you'd like to see me try and build, feel free to drop in the comments. If I think I can do it, I will certainly add it onto the list. But, like I said before, we're ready for step 42, but there's some issues with that one, so I am going to push it off to skip it, but I am going to go back and hit 34, I believe. Yeah, 34 was the one I've skipped already because it had the roof. I am going to go ahead and put the acrylic, or I guess, I don't know if it's acrylic on this, PVC, the window in the top, if I can get it to peel. I sort of have that ready to go for when I am ready to install it. As I said last night, there's a couple of reasons I'm holding off on it. One, there's no structure to support the roof, and two, if I put the roof on, y'all can't see what I'm doing on the inside. I think I may actually be done. I think the rest of this is assembling the other wall, which I think is independent, and then you just install it on the roof. But at any rate, there's got our acrylic peeled. So now I'm gonna throw some glue around the edge here. Maybe just a few spots through here since I got these big structures to glue onto. This glue dries really clear, so I'm not worried about too much overspray or overlap or squish out or whatever you want to call it. But get that in there, sort of give us a little back and forth and make sure we got good coverage on the actual window, which we do. And now we're good to let that one sit and dry until I'm actually ready to use it. And we're supposed to be putting more wiring and a couple of pieces in, but I'll do that before I actually install it on the top. But now, back to... Well, actually, it's not going to be a regularly scheduled program because I got to go... Well, it says to... Supposed to work back here and pull these lamp cords back, but they're all pretty tight anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that. So, on to assembly. So, we're actually skipping on to 43 to start with tonight. So let's see if I can bring in... Yeah, let me move this over to the side. I'll get it without tearing everything up at this point. Okay. Now... And like I've been doing, I've painted the edges just to sort of get the blending in better. Get the green. And I did white on this one because that's too many colors for that bird. But let's see, we start off. Where are we starting off? Got this guy at the bottom. Actually, it shows. Okay. Yeah, no. No, it is that way. I'm looking at where the hole is in relation to... Yeah, so it does go like that. And I need to touch up that side down there with some white to make it blend in, but I'll get to that. And this must be the back side. Here. Okay. And our roof. Okay. missed that one too. Okay, I'm really slip. Oh, I probably should have done this first. Maybe I can get in there. Yeah, still works. Okay, take the roof back off. I can get it to cooperate. I get some. I think they need. I think I'm gonna have to glue that in because it's wiggling around a lot. So, yeah, I'm gonna pop that a little bit back. Let's get my old Gorilla Super Glue. And clean it off as much as I can because I just want to barely touch there and there. Easy off flush. And then some pressure. And wipe the excess off the front here. Now I think I can. Oh, I got that off. Let's grab my paint brown. Let's see, I need the white. Really just for these little bits right here. And then black for my little roof studs here. Sort of blend in with the roof. Okay, so here. Okay. Not much difference, but I think it looks much better. Probably ought to do a little bit on blend that one in too. So it didn't just abruptly end in the middle of our structure. Maybe a little, just touch it on up there. So yeah, that's where I'm going to stop. Now, our little Rudolph reindeer stocking goes in here. Christmas cracker goes up on the roof. Maybe should have. Where does this one end up at? Let me take a quick peek. Okay, it's up the very top, so I was thinking about maybe painting the back of it green, but I think I'll be alright with that. Now, bird goes in the bottom. Whoop, upside down. Okay, gonna need glue on that one. I think I'm gonna sit it in there. Oh, like it was there for a split second. Yeah. I think like so. Yeah, there's no real notch or anything for the bird to sit into, but it seems to naturally go there, so I just get as little glue in here as I can. And down. Yeah, give you a few seconds. Seems pretty stable. Oop. I'm not, but the bird is. On the wreath to put the bird in its birdhouse. Sort of even. how that one's sort of gonna look. I'm satisfied with that, so I'll set you up there. We'll go on to the next little bit, which is a couple of 3 pieces on this one. So. Guys. Okay, so we start off and you. Here. I'm gonna regret that green. I got the sort of other colors down here, so I'll probably live with that. Here. You in. Alright. Guys in place there. I did with this multicolored. It was hard to figure a blend on there, so I didn't. I think it. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this guy. I think may not even show once I put the other pieces on, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, just so we don't have the notches sticking out there. Our little starry guy goes on here. Okay. So, got roof sections that go on. I want to start from the bottom. Where am I? Yeah, there it went. Alright, there we go. And now these guys. Yeah, okay, I'm about to cover that little section up anyway, I think. Looks like. Here. Here. And this is supposed to have a garland action going on up there. So that does need a little bit of super glue, or any glue really. For the instant bonding, I'm going with this a little bit right there. Touch on the sides too, just to hold it and make sure it gets a little extra hold there. Alright, that should do it. I'm not sure what that's supposed to represent. I guess just a little building or something, but onwards and upwards. I'm just going on to step 45, which I think see, the ones I didn't quite get full coverage on, or even less full coverage on, are different from the first ones. So, actually, it looks like I only needed one of those anyway. So, G11, 4 of them, 2, 3, 4, and G15. Okay, so these guys go in. And 15. Okay, so that's going to be that angle, it looks like. Okay. Now, bring this guy back in. Goes into focus. Right there and there. Through here, you get a little. There we go. At least I've got this situation going. And on to 46, which we're going to keep working on this. That was a bonus piece. Finally get to use those presents from the first day. And the last of our tinsel and a couple of more presents. So, tinsel is supposed to wrap around here. Try and put it on the front, be greedy. I'm not sure. Well, I think that's actually what it's showing. This is the side we're viewing it from, so yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm more feeling up on the lip. I'm not. Just because I don't think the glue's going to set up fast enough for my personal tastes. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, I can't even get the thing to stay on the edge there. To do a dry fit. Okay. Yeah, it's going to make me do it. Yep. Okay. Now the question is, how do I get it to hang on there? Because none of my clamps are going to work like that. Let me think. Those clamps aren't going to be that wide. Okay, but I can use it to guide them. Okay, I think I might have a plan here. Let me see here. It'll be one of those where I set this up and then step aside and let it do its thing. If it works. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But back to the B7000. And really light bead on this lip here. All the trouble making that snow drip down. Now I'm going to have to cover it all up. Then I'm going to take, I think, 3 of these. I think they'll fit on those. I think I'm going to be able to make this work. Okay. Not really clamping it in. Just want to get on the edges to sort of guide it. No, stay down there. I'm not. It might be catching a little bit of the clamp action, but it's mostly just keep it. This side sticking up, but that is the back side, so I'm not as worried about it. This side seems to be okay. Get make sure you're... It's actually... Find a blunt, more black. Not sure it's cooperating with me here. Let me do that in there to sort of. Okay, that's the part I'm really worried about. Is this from the that 90 degrees. If I can get it sort of, okay, it seems to be fairly stable there. So I'm gonna set that aside and let it hopefully bond up. And I'll come back to that after I've done a couple more steps, maybe. Well, don't really have a choice, I got to. I hope that glue will do its magic. And on to this one. It just goes in there. And you up here. Like that. No, like this. Should have done this one first. Okay, what do you got in there? Alright. Let's see, this is the view we're getting, so that makes, yeah, that works. And I know I had been calling them out. We're on up to step 48 now. Another window, sort of fancy schmancy dealio. Okay. So we got these guys, that. So. And you. Okay, then this goes in upside down. Or with yeah, it must be okay like this. I don't know about that. Okay. I'll just follow their leads. They haven't led me wrong yet. Okay, then you the bottom. Alright. And on to 49. Okay, that blank on both sides. Okay. That one got our toy shop sign right in there. And this on top of that. And this guy down here. Where do you go? Oh, you just go in the back here. You're just a stabilizer. This one goes in here. Come on. Okay, so that's good. I'm getting the glue out for that because that's just going to bug me. Evidently I got some glue on my fingers. We're just trying to stick to each other. Alright. There we go. Excess off of there. Got another toy shop sign. Now we're ready for step 50, which is this guy, these guys. Look at that. Back in there. Okay, only 25 minutes in. I see no reason we shouldn't be able to finish this up tonight. Okay, how are we doing this? Okay, go into the top, goes into that notch. Toy shop sign got in there. I'm looking at that and I think I missed this one. Must have. I must have thought that was going to be the back or something else. And on here. I don't think it'll be showing. I just want to like ease it. Take the edge off of it maybe. Now, you guys come on the steps. So I got a little offset there. You go in first. And you're on second. A little nerve-wracking there with all that. Probably should have put the base on first. Okay. There it goes in this. Okay. And that angle, yeah. Alright. And now we're at to we'll get to install it on the back wall here. Okay. And, oh, I guess I need to hope it's been long enough for that other one to work. Let's see here. Did it stick down yet? I believe so. A little extra down here, so let's get it off without tearing it off of the glued part. Okay. There we go. That seems alright. Forgot about this part already. Okay. Do some glue in here. Gift boxes go in there, so at the bottom, let me definitely want them fairly catty-cornered. Think like that. Get you back in for this part. And sticking with the old reliable Gorilla Super Glue. Let's just do around a little bit and Okay, here's set. And these are supposed to go in here. Something like that. Oh, I can do pressure from the top here, sort of. Okay, so. And our on the bottom. Way too much. Didn't clean that brush off enough. In there. And these guys go, where do they go? Okay, they go over here on this side. Which makes sense, that's where we're going to be seeing them from. And I'm going to do this one, this one on top, because to me it pops a little better. So I'm going to stick with the whole, maybe I'll do it like that, have them sort of fanned out a bit. Get back down to more reasonable amount of glue. Now I think we're ready to step out and assemble that stuff. All these guys, I think. No, actually, I'm not using this guy. Just our birdhouse, our toy store, and our, I don't know, green shelf. Okay. So, toy store goes here in front of the roaring fireplace. Does not look like a toy shop to me. Just broke it. Pull it back out. I think I'm going to be able to, nope. Broke it in more than one piece. Okay. Okay, it was, well, there we go. Let's see that. Okay, that one was always loose, yeah, there. It's only tied down over there, okay. Okay. So, let's your part. And back in close. There and here, both sides. And on that, yeah, did mesh together good. Nope, it did not. Okay, come on. Come on, Gorilla Glue, don't let me down. Let me see here. I have to see if there's a spare on these. There might be. This thing had a lot of spares built in. Let's see. C or D. C. No, C is empty. Where is, what were you? C 19, 14, 17. No, there was just 2. Okay. Now, it's upside down. Okay. That's still, it's sort of trying to stay, but it's not. So, I will turn this into a structural component. Blue here. That good. Yet. In. Okay. So it went from being a decoration to actually holding things together. That works, maybe. And I'll do this first this time. Now, pop this back on top. Alright. And the perfect crime. Well, that's actually not all the way down. Just noticed I didn't get it flush. Okay. Be a little more. On both sides now. Okay. Nice and flush now. Okay. Now the perfect crime. Then see if I can break this one too. This goes here on the top of the little house. Much less drama. Our birdhouse goes up here on the top of our chimney. A little more solid structure on that one, so that's. Oh. There we go. Now, what are we doing? On up to step 52. Over there. There's only, I think, 59 total. I've still got to go back and do that. Technically 34. But this is actually 52 and 53 together, because this guy with the little jag in it is the second step. Or that's 53, where these two are 52. But all the same basic function. Now, 54. Alright, so this. Oh, so we get to bring out, actually, about to bring out our base again. But, trying to think, I guess. I guess I'm going to assemble this first, then I'll put the base together. Okay, so you guys go. Oh, which one? Okay, that's where that one goes. That's our wire for our light runs in through there. So just lucked out and happened to put that in the right place. Nothing intentional there. Okay, so I got our little roof action going. Our windows. Here. And the one with the actual hole in it goes on this side. Actually, got that light coming in, so that needs the. And the solid one goes over here. No. It does go to the outside. Okay. Got that. So we got these two guys. But right here, our stray light goes. Okay, looks like another 90-degree bend. You go in. Oh, it just barely. Okay, it's one of those that actually mounts in that hole. Okay. Okay, so actually pop these guys out because that's. I thought it was going to know those. It does take a reasonable amount of pressure to get that in now. Actually, it's not staying like I thought it would. Okay. Now can I get? Okay. It's a job for B7000, I think. Just a little around the edges there. And hopefully get this done. Swish you around. Oops. Forgot to turn you off there for a second. Okay. Having issues with the fitment here, so I've got to figure out how to get the wires bending and sticking the light in. I think that's going to be the key, but I'm going to let the B7000 set up and dry right now. So I'll be right back and we will hopefully make the final run to the home stretch. So, be right back. Okay, so got that. Feels reasonably stable in there. I'm not sure I'd pick it up more than that with it, but that's in good-ish. I flipped my pages a couple of times. It's fine. Get back to where I was at. Yeah, okay. So back to this guy. So this one goes here. So getting there. Yeah, okay, there. Okay, that does blend on together there. No other. Okay. I'm still not sure what that structure is supposed to be. A UFO bringing to presence? I guess that's supposed to garland on. Yeah, it doesn't look like a natural structure to me, but okay. Now, this guy goes in here. We're going on. It's going to be this side. These, I think I might have to. I think I'm tangled up over here. Yeah. Let's see. So here, gonna be underneath that. Okay. Oop. And on this side, you're going into this hole here with our. So we got our little notch for the wires to come out there. Go under or over? I can't. Okay, right there. And I forgot to paint that one green. I just noticed that. I'm not too worried about that side because I don't believe it's going to be visible. Let's see how get my hand steady enough to get this line right there. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, that worked good enough where I can. Well, that's that. Not out as far. Okay. Not gonna push my luck, I don't think. And it's time to. Okay, it's time to put the side on now. Let's see. But actually, I guess I'm going to go back and do that step 34 and do the ceiling now. So, and I have noticed while I was checking that out that this was supposed to go up this little chimney too. So I think I can wiggle it around enough to get it around that edge. There's 3 wires there. So. Of course, the thickest ones. Maybe lean it back. Get them in one at a time, maybe. Around that corner. There we go. Yes. Or, if I was lucky. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able with that. Let's see. I never glued that down, so let's just take off that chimney again. I've already done it once, so maybe it'll survive one more time. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had the wire guide down there too. Okay. Hope I can do this with it in place. Might be a tricky. Okay, got it out. So now gang up all the wires in there. And I can actually, this one pop out, I think. I think it will. Okay, got a little breathing room there now. And you guys all up. And needle nose, maybe have enough. Nope. Okay. there they go back in. Okay. Now these guys go up. Oh, nope. Platform back in place first. Move that around more than I meant to, but okay. Now, you. Oh, that's why it won't work because I've got the wires in the way. Okay. Okay, now, you guys up there. And I still got all these wires sticking out everywhere here. And that's going to be really visible with the... Okay, so, I'm not sure how far... Let me get back a little bit. Okay, so the light, it's supposed to be about halfway across, I think. Just barely going to reach with the slack I've got on that one. Let's pull it in there. Look at this. It looks like there should be, wait a second. Okay, yeah, there is another piece of, I missed one. See, okay, yeah, we do close up the back. That blended right in. I didn't see. I thought that was part of the form. Okay. Alright, so that makes sense now. This is going to go in there and wrangle those wires. Here, so it actually is sort of chimney-like now. Is there holes back on that side? Yeah, there's two. Okay, so yeah, okay. Yeah, I goofed this all up. Let's lay you down. See if I can do this with that. Okay. I don't want to pull it again, but I'm gonna. I think. Okay, so. Yeah, okay, so this. Okay. Now, what we're doing here, now that I've done it wrong twice, goes on there. This guy goes here and here. Okay. Run our wires right through the middle. Is there any more slack in it? Okay, get that as pulled as far as I can. And this goes on top and locks these guys together. Okay. And the wires are busting it out at the seams. So, Gorilla Super Glue time. One more time on the, like I said, I'm just on the ends here. They're bowing out, and I think that might be an issue when the time comes to put the dust cover on. So, ease you out a little bit. There. And get you flush. Pressure down. Give it a pull 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 seconds here. And I'm less worried about it down here because the dust cover, I'm thinking, slides down there, so it should force that one in. But while I'm going, I'm going to go ahead and go. There. Ease you in with this. A straight edge. And then the pressure. The spilled glue off the mother. Okay. Now, it's still bulgy, but I think it's acceptable bulgy. Okay, now, got both sides. Okay, got that side and this side, and now top up here. Got our wire guide and our, I think this is supposed to be the camouflage for the switch. You go. Trying to see which way. Obviously, I think it goes in like this. Yeah, so we got a place for our wires to run underneath there. Okay, get our. This is most complex, most difficult. I don't know if it's complex or not, but most difficult assembly of. Ooh, okay, this is actually supposed to hold down the switch, I think. Okay, yeah, so you get our wire guide in there. Okay. And switch evidently doesn't come this far out. Okay, found wire over here. Yeah, that's you, so can I pull you back? No. I can unplug you. Okay, there it goes. Okay. That. Just go under there. And this appears to. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about gluing that down, but I think that's the only option I've got because that's not gonna hold that. I'm not gonna get any pressure on there. Maybe I'll put this over top of it. But I'm not sure that would. I'd like to have some screws or something. Okay, I'm gonna. It doesn't say glue it down, but I'm gonna glue it down. Use the super glue because it, crusty and should transmit the tap once it dries. Get as little as I can on it. So about right there. Just easy down. Okay. And I need one more. One more wire guide. You go there and into. Okay, so now we're ready to roll this one up. So that's our roof. You're not cooperating. The wires are not. Okay, it feels like it ought to. Okay, there it goes. Squeezing in. Okay, roof's in place now. Other wall. Roof. Yes, together. Okay. Now, let's plug this guy back in. Hope I didn't break anything when I... Maybe. Okay. And now moment of truth. What's over here? Okay. Okay, bad thing is I gotta do it from the inside. Not ideal. There's our final lit interior. A little crowded, but I think it works. Yeah, snowmen carolers and Santa Claus. And this is supposed to be bent. Obviously I need to bend this so Santa shows. Okay. Alright. Cool. I like it together. Of course, our tree spins. Yeah. Alright, so that is disappointing, but at least they tried to give me an external. Let's see, that's all the way. That's alright. No, it's definitely got to be. Alright. Oh well. I'm not sure how to fix that one, but I couldn't think of any other way to secure that to the top. But let's see. Everything staying together, seems solid-ish. So we're ready to move on to whatever step we're on now. Where we're at. That's we're up to, looks like 57. Yeah. Which is, get the back door, or back cover. Haven't even pulled it off the form yet. We got our little locking mechanism. I guess I'll put my battery cover back in it. That's okay. You're supposed to sort of go in there. How did you get up there? Oh, that's the... I did not run those wires down. Okay. That's from that second, that light over on this side. I think I got them wrangled in place. They're not visible from the front anyway. Okay, you're sort of tucked away. Now, back to where I was. So, got you through there. Oh boy, maybe. Yeah, a little bit narrower. Okay. Now we pop you back cover on. Slide get our clockwork through there. Excellent. There they go. Tighten a little bit, but they're gonna go in place. Bottom. Alright. Back cover. There we got our... Can't really see, they got a little skyline behind it. Looks like Paris. Yeah. Okay. Now, keep in there. Got good clearance on. Oh, you can see our tree spinning from the top. Didn't notice that. Good clearance on it. That works. Alright, so ready for the front cover. So F. Also haven't pulled it. I think I might have to. Looking at this, it's striking me that I'm going to have to do some painting on this before I install it, because I think that, see how, oh, that's pretty dark on the inside. I think that'll be okay. I was worried about it being the light wood, you know, like this color. So, just ease you on. I think you're hard to get the pressure with all the little details here. Okay, up like that. Got it? Now, almost home. Get to do another peel. And I'll turn my lights on. Drop our dust cover down. These lights out and see what we got. Okay, yeah, that may be a little too busy, but I still like it. I think it's still a fun little display. I like that the toy store in the back there is so well lit. You can see all the stuff on the shelves and everything. Yeah, this was a good one. It's a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Usually these CuteBees have got some complexity, but they're not this bad, or this, you know, this many pieces. But I still dig it. I've actually got another CuteBee kit that I think it's actually not a Book Nook, which is the first of. It's still book related, but I'm thinking about. I'm sure we'll get to that before Christmas this year. But I like this. It's you know, I mentioned in the comments, it's made, they get these chunky pieces that look so ungainly, yet they somehow bring it all together to make it really work in the end. Let's see, I think, and since I've started painting the edges, I think that really does take some of that. I think that sort of helps it blend in a little better. Me personally, I think it looks a little better to have it sort of, you know, like I say, ease those edges to make it look a little more smooth. But yeah, that's a good looking Book Nook. Glad I got it. Glad it's done too. Always fun to move on to new projects. I have not picked one out yet, and I've got, like I said, I've got several. I probably overbought for Christmas this year, but I'll definitely be staying in the Christmas theme at least through Christmas, may end up through the new year, depending. I got one today that I think may end up being a big one, so I'll definitely save it for last. But otherwise, hey folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.